It's time to start the show.
I have built a radio telescope, which is a radio receiver and some computer equipment.
Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Brian, and welcome to It's 420 Somewhere video podcast. That's right, guys. Welcome. It is Movie Monday, and boy, we got a little echo going in here, don't we? Let me stop. No, we're all good. We're gonna continue. I ain't gonna mess with it. Every time I mess with it, we lose signal, we lose service, whatever. But welcome to It's 420 Somewhere video podcast, guys. It is Movie Monday. And we are going to be looking at it's one of my favorite movies. I'll go ahead and say it. I put it on the list up on top. I wouldn't put it at number one, but I would put it in my top 50. There we go. I put it in my top 50. It is called 13 Hours by Michael Bay. It's one of Michael Bay's lesser known films. There was some political tones around it at the time. It has to do with the Benghazi attacks. And it was around election time, and it was supposed to be, I think it was Clinton and Trump, and it was supposed to be like some controversy thing. But I watched it and just saw a great movie. There was maybe one or two political lines in it, but other than that, just a great movie. I rewatched it this weekend, and I thought, you know what? What a good one to go back to and kind of review and let you guys know if you guys haven't seen it yet. Oh man, it's definitely one that you're going to want to. All right, guys, we also got the top 5 at 420. That's right, the top 5 at 420, guys. And we got the top 5 ladder fails. That's right. These are guys and women. We don't discriminate here at the Daily Dank. We picked the top 5 ladder fails. So these are people falling off of ladders and doing it in style, no less. The number one video, you guys need to see this. It will blow your mind. This is I wouldn't even call it a ladder fail. This is a ladder success, what this one is. But we'll see that when we go for the top 5 at 420, guys. And hey, if it's your first time watching the podcast, make sure you're blowing it up on the comments and let us know. Be like, hey, it's my first time. We've been known to send you something just for saying hi. You never know. We got a Baked and Unboxed that is going to be dropping probably tomorrow. I'm going to try to drop those about like 1 or so a little before this podcast. That way it doesn't like bleed over. It gives a little time to breathe, as they say. All right, guys. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. We're only 200 subscribers away from 10,000 10,000 subscribers, guys. So I'm super excited for that. We're launching some new stuff this week, so be on the lookout. I'm not going to get into it until it's 100% official, but we got some great things coming, guys. All right, it's about that time to be dropping the rhythm and the rhyme. Oh yeah. Anyway, 80s rap, who knows? That might have been 90s, I don't know. Anyway, guys, we're going to drop the top 5 at 420 right now. These are the top epic ladder fails. That's right, guys. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Boom goes the dynamite. That's right. Here we go. Top 5 epic ladder fails. Oh, these are good. Can you see these? These are fun. All right, number 5. We got our firemen. Now, this isn't so funny, but but a little bit. I mean, they're putting out a fire. It's a pretty big thing. So, I mean, it's not funny, but it is funny. Oh. Oh, that's excellent. That's great. Oh, man. Oh. I guess he decided he couldn't make it. Oh. And they tried to help him, but no, he goes flying. Those labs, man. We've had labs most of my adult life, and I love labs. They're great dogs. Great dogs. All right, number 3, guys. Here we go. Ladders like that just scare me at that angle. And, yep, that thing broke in half, man. That was a Harbor Freight special there. All right, number 2, guys. Here we go. Look, he's just like, hey, I'm going to show you guys how to do it. This old house style. And this is how you do it, kids. This is how we did it in my day. Oh, he went through that wood. He went through the wood. What is he, WWE? Oh, man. What up, Ed S? Speaking of WWE, what's up, Bad Culinary? All right, this is the best one, guys. This is the best one by far. Watch this. Watch. Oh, man. Look at that. What the hell, man? What the hell? That was a stick. That was a freaking stick. Oh, man. That's insane. Look, and another guy's going for it. What is this, like military training? Oh, yeah, this is like some kind of like cop shit. Look at that. Look like super cops. What's going on here? Oh, my God. I guess that's how you get to an apartment of like a kidnapper suspect. So that was your top 5 at 420, guys. That's right. Here we go back. All right, that was your top 5 at 420. Oh, man, that was good. That was good. But before we get into this 420 moment, I got to know what you guys are smoking on. Blow up those comments, guys. Are you smoking on some Indo? Are you smoking on some sativa? What are you guys smoking on? Let me know. Who's got that gravity bong? Who's got that regular bong? Who's rolling a joint? Who's rolling a blunt? Or like I always say, I want to hear a steamroller, man. Who's smoking that steamroller? That's going to be the next thing, a DIY thing we do. So blow up those strains. Blow up where you got them from. Just blow it up, guys. Let's hear it. Oh, I'd love to see what everyone's smoking on. It's one of my favorite things about the show, guys. Oh, speaking of the show, we're getting a new intro. We're jazzing it up. We're going to get crazy with it, guys. We're looking out for next week. We got, like I said, some announcements on the channel. 10,000 subscribers, guys. That's huge. So if you haven't subscribed yet, blow up that. We're going to give us some big prizes out very soon. September and October are going to be huge months for the Daily Dank, and it's 420 Somewhere podcast, guys. October is going to be huge. We got some huge announcements, things that we're doing, things that are going to benefit you. and we're great times. We're going to be doing a trip down to Oatman for a scavenger hunt. Everyone's welcome to join us, no matter where you're from. Might be a bit of a drive for some of you, but you know how that goes. We're going to be doing like a ghost hunt and a scavenger hunt. But with all that said, the most important thing that you guys need to know is it's 420. All right, guys, we are back. That's right. How is everyone's 420? Woo, got me a little haircut. I don't know, when you're stoned, you get distracted pretty easy, but I got me a little haircut, trimmed it up a little bit. Not actually a haircut, more of when I trimmed my beard, I trimmed the sides of my hair, but looking good there. Getting a mullet action going on here pretty soon. A couple more beard trims trimming up. I'm gonna have me a mullet. Getting close, guys. Getting close. All right. So it is Movie Monday. And like I said, I'm going to be reviewing the movie 13 Hours. It's about the Benghazi attacks and what this was. We'll get into it on that. But I do want to talk about a show that just wrapped up last night that I've been watching called Animal Kingdom. If you guys haven't watched Animal Kingdom yet, it's a great show. I believe it's 4 or 5 seasons. It was on TNT. Ellen Barkin starred in it in the original first 3 seasons, and then it went off without her for the last 2. But a very excellent show. They wrapped up their season finale, their series finale last night. I thought it was good. It ended the way I thought it was going to end. It was kind of predictable, but great ending. Great show altogether about a boy who was raised a kind of welfare mom, drug addict, in apartments, different things, and his mom passes away from a drug overdose. They live in they live in San Diego, I believe. And so he ends up going to live, he's a minor, 16 years old, ends up going to live with his grandmother and uncles who actually run the biggest gang, or I guess I wouldn't call it a gang per se, but they do heists and that kind of thing, and they're all surfers. It's like Point Break meets Ocean's 11 meets cool heist with surfers, and so you kind of get that vibe, and it gets really good. There wasn't a season that I disliked. Definitely excellent show. If you guys haven't checked out Animal Kingdom, I'm going to give it 2 blunts up. Actually, a blunt and a half. It was good, but it wasn't one that, it was one that I looked forward to every year, but it's just a different kind of show, and I liked it. Definitely worth watching, worth binging if you guys have not been up to date on it. Definitely binge watch that. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to, like I said, a blunt and a half up where I'm going to give it. So definitely recommend it to you guys. I wouldn't have brought it up otherwise. All right, so today for Movie Monday, we'll be reviewing the movie 13 Hours about the Benghazi incident. This was directed by Michael Bay. One of my favorites. I feel it still holds up. The action in this movie is phenomenal. We're going to get into it right now, guys, before I blow the whole review. Just all cold like that. All right, here we go, guys. All right, guys, 13 Hours is a phenomenal film by Michael Bay. It has all the action and everything that you could ever want in a movie, and really realistic action, too, if I might say. This makes you feel like you're right there in it. Basically, it's about the Benghazi attacks, and if you guys aren't familiar with this, they were described as 9/11 protests in Benghazi, but they were actually attacking an embassy and attacking a covert CIA facility that they weren't quite sure what it was. Start out this movie, you got I'm horrible with names, so this is going to be bad. You got the guy from The Office who's coming over to join his. They're all freelancers, they're all contract workers. They were, contracted by the CIA. There for protection, there for backup. And so he joins the crew. He's there for about a month. They do their deals. They're buying weapons off the street, trying to secure all major weapons in Benghazi. So they end up, 9/11 anniversary comes about, and the natives get restless, and they decide that they're going to attack an embassy with an ambassador there. They light that on fire. They end up going away. And then all hell breaks loose. They know where this other base is, and they don't quite sure. They're not sure what it is exactly, and they try to attack it. But of course, that's the main base of the CIA there. They can fight back, and that's when all hell breaks loose and things happen, guys. Really, really excellent movie. Like I said, I don't think it got the just praise that it deserved, strictly because it was deemed a political movie. It came out around the time, I want to say, was it Trump and Hillary? It might have been before that, but whatever it was used to leverage that how America kind of forgot about these guys in Benghazi, and they kind of had to fend for themselves, and they had to, make it home on themselves without any help from the United States government. I'm not, too sure. I'm not going to get political on you here or anything, guys. I just really like this movie. It has every, the message. There's honestly maybe two lines in the whole movie. They refer to the memo that got sent, and it was like, I guess, a Hillary thing, but I mean, very brief. It's you're gonna like it if you're a Republican. You're gonna like it if you're a Democrat. It's just a good movie overall. There isn't very many political underlines to it. If you love action, if you love military style movies, if you're like a Jack Ryan, like those type of movies, you're gonna love this. This movie has all the action that you can handle. Look at this, realistic action too. Like there, and I love like the long fight scenes of the shootout scenes. You can actually see the tracers coming back and forth. Yeah, look at that. I mean, how realistic is that, man? That's like true combat. And they got the drones out there. Just great action sequences. The movie never really lets you down. It never dips for a minute. Just really action packed, and the story really holds up. You get to learn about these men and their families, and and what a price it is. These guys are all contractors, and they really go into the aspect of like the paycheck versus a paycheck you could be getting on. That a lot of these guys are doing it for the thrill, because they're military guys. They're used to that routine. They don't want to be an insurance adjuster in Omaha, Nebraska. When they've been saving lives. They're superheroes, basically. You're living an adrenaline rush. Like, look at this. Like, I couldn't even imagine this in real life, having to deal with something like this. And they deal with a lot of that. They deal with PTSD. They deal with military men and, especially special forces not being home to raise their kids at a certain point. And how important a second go is, and decisions that you have to make at a certain age. Do you keep living the adrenaline lifestyle that you get used to, or do you hang it up? Is the wife and kids in a home away from home good enough to our home? A home with the wife and kids, is that enough to keep you satisfied when you've been in combat, you felt that adrenaline, you felt that rush. They deal with a lot of that. A lot of things that we don't think about as citizens, as soldiers have to deal with every day. So, hey, if there's any vets out there, my hat's off to you. Appreciate all the service that you guys did. Putting your life on the line definitely is appreciated, guys. So, yeah, as you can see, it starts off, in Benghazi, different factions. They talk a lot about the different factions and how no one's really running the country. And even their security forces that they're training aren't really trustworthy. You don't know if they're going to run, if they're going to stay, or exactly what's going to happen. So there's a lot more to it than just the basic story. I love that they have 2 or 3 stories going on at the same time. Characters through and through, great acting. All these guys are great, top-notch actors. And it really just shows, the difference. Some countries just don't want us there, and whether it be we think we're doing the right thing, are we really? I don't know. It asks a lot of questions, but like I said, I've enjoyed this movie. I remember me and my son went to go see it when it was in the theater, and we both really enjoyed it. And he's really picky about his movies. So he gave it a 2 thumbs up, and it just kind of had been in the playlist for a while. It's one of those movies, kind of like the Matt Damon Man from Mars movie, and then what's the other one? Tom Hanks Castaway. Those type of movies are movies you can just watch. If they're on TBS, TNT, you can start in the middle, you can start in the beginning, you can start wherever you need to, and they're just good movies that you just enjoy. All the way around. What movies do you guys enjoy? What's one movie that whenever it's on TV you can just watch over and over again? Let me know. Blow it up on the comments and let me know what movie that is for you. And if you've seen this movie, what is your review of it? Let me know that too. It's based on a true story, like I said. Great action, great. Everything about it is a really great movie. It wouldn't be, I'm a movie snob, guys. I'll tell you flat out. I am a straight up movie snob. And I wouldn't be recommending this movie unless it hit all the marks for me, which it does. So it definitely is a stoner movie, guys. The action and everything, blaze up. I would hit a bong rip. You want to take it to the brain right before this movie, and you lay back in that couch, you turn on the surround sound, and you just be amazed with all the effects, and they're practical effects. You know what? Hey, it's Movie Monday. We're going to talk some movies here, folks. I love me shows and movies that use practical effects. Now, what a practical effect is what they do on set. So, it is what they could do practically on set. It isn't any kind of CG, any kind of special effect. It's what they do there. So like you have a squib is what they call, and then you shoot and then the blood comes out. That would be a practical effect. A virtual effect or, special effect would be when they do it in CG and then you see like a special effect of the blood coming out. So those are the difference. And I really love practical effects. I love the fact that the Star Wars, like your Book of Boba Fett, your Mandalorian, all those shows that are coming out, all use practical effects, and it really shows. It really adds a lot to the show, to the shows and the movies that they do that with, and I'm a big fan of that for sure. All right, guys, so that's my review of 13 Hours, Soldiers of Benghazi. I enjoyed it a lot. If you guys haven't seen it because of the political undertones that it got at the time, don't even worry. You won't even notice it. Kind of like with the Buzz Lightyear, the movie that just came out, the Buzz Lightyear animation. Apparently, a lot of people were upset because there was a same-sex kiss in the movie. I went and saw it with my girlfriend and her granddaughter, and I didn't see it. I saw the movie, I watched every scene, I was right there. I didn't even notice it. Maybe because we live in a society today where it's just kind of normal and as it should be, just kind of accepted. Whatever your opinion on that is what it is. Let people live their lives. That's all I care. Hey, if you ain't trying to kiss me, I don't care. that's what we're, hey, No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But that's my favorite. I didn't even notice it. I don't know why people make a big deal about these things. And like I said, in this movie, there's some undertones, but nothing that, unless you're really looking for it, you're even going to notice. So definitely go and check this out. It's available on Amazon. It's available on YouTube for free with commercials. You can check it out where all great movies are sold. That's right, guys. Where all great movies are sold. So make sure you check it out. 13 Hours, The Soldiers of Benghazi. I'm going to give it 2 blunts up, guys. That's right. 2 blunts up because I really enjoyed it. What else we got? We got a few minutes to kill, guys. What's everyone up to on this Monday? Hey, all 3, so from what I hear from my friends, all 3 Spirit Halloween stores are open for business. You got Havasu, you got Kingman, and you got Bullhead, and they're packed full of stuff. We're gonna start doing unboxings. I'm gonna start buying my Halloween gear. It's getting early, but I like to stock up, and I'm gonna start doing unboxings of whatever I bought. I recently bought an Annabelle doll. That's right, a full-fledged prop replica Annabelle doll. And I have this cherry hutch, that a big cherry hutch, like a double one, that we bought years and years ago, and I kept my kids' mementos in there, and different family stuff. Well, kids are older now. Kids are, 17, 20. He's going to be 21. She's going to be 18 pretty soon. So it is what it is. So, like their first baseball, that kind of stuff. We moved it down. I moved it down a notch, and then I put Annabelle in the top notch up there. Fit perfect. Put red LED lights so she lights up. And then I printed out the sign. Absolutely do not ever open. That's right. And it looks phenomenal. If I had it up, you know what? Give me 1 second. I can add it right now. Give me 1 second, guys. Here we go. And done. All right. So here, check this out, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take this off here. So that's my Annabelle set up there. I know it's a smaller picture. I'll have to do a better one for you guys. But yeah, check that out. And I added the red LEDs in that. It sits in the living room of all places. Yep, I love it. So I'm going to do I did an unboxing of that one where we kind of do a review, let you check it out. So we're going to start doing those more and more as the Halloween season. We got big plans for the Halloween season. Big plans, guys. We're going to be doing the 31 days of giveaways for the spooky holidays. That's right. That actually was pretty good. I've been working on the title, but I like that one a lot. So that's what we'll be doing for October, guys, and we're going to be doing major things in September leading up to October. We got the 10,000 subscribers, so if you haven't hit it yet, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Blow up those comments for me, guys. It helps the algorithm. And I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. I got places to be and things to do. That's right. No, I just want to go get high again. All right, guys. I will see you very soon. Tomorrow is Paranormal Tuesday. Be on the lookout for that. I don't know what we're going to look into yet, but we got some really cool ideas of cooking, guys. So I will see you next time on It's 420 Somewhere video podcast. Appreciate everyone for watching. Blow up those comments, guys, and we will see ya.